if with God everything is possible, now my question is, why are certain things still not changing? Other than you are still answering. I'm going to show you. The first thing I learned about the supernatural is that the greatest limitation or resistance to the supernatural is naturalness. I may answer that question now. The greatest limitation to the supernatural is natural. 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 14. 1 Corinthians 2:14. Thank you, Holy Spirit. 1 Corinthians 2:14. But the natural man receives not the things of the Spirit, but the natural man receives not the things of the Spirit. They can't receive it, they can't accept it, they can't flow in it, they cannot walk in it. The natural man cannot receive the things of the Spirit. Why? For they are foolishness unto them. They are foolishness unto them. Stop it. Everything supernatural, stop it. It doesn't look logic. That is why academians have problems. Problem with spiritual things, because the spiritual things don't make sense, they make spirit. Oh Jesus Christ. I said supernatural things don't make sense. What didn't want to say, but it makes sense. How do you explain to a scientific man that money can be found in a fish? How? I'm not going to say Jesus Christ, and you tell people to go and look for money from fish. Actually, send us to somebody to go and take the money from a human being. You don't understand. Send us to bank. You understand. But how do you send us to the season? Young watching and pata. Now you be pata anyone. You be a sugar. There is no sense in that instruction. But as they went to cast the hook, there was a fish prepared with money in the mouth. That is how I know supernatural things does not make what? Sense. Number 2, make a supernatural to say it doesn't make sense. Jesus, you want to pray for this person and you spat on the floor. Now what makes it saliva no what not here? Egg for the penny so. Now what is that? You never could be an and you know when you never signed your dear at the time so. There is no sense in this. There is no wisdom, no ethics in this. But the thing that looks foolish to men, they are the same thing God has chosen, oh my God, to confide the wisdom of the wise. So that the things we see today, we will know that it is not of the man's wisdom, kind of wisdom. And so the person should be prepared to do what doesn't make sense. And that is where most of us we are not up with. We are so conversant with what has explanation. We are so conversant with what has calculation, logic, sense. Everything that makes sense doesn't make spirit. Hello? And most people cannot enjoy supernatural encounters that they are in the natural realm. Looking at the facts, looking at the evidences, asking for the proofs. But God doesn't care about proofs and evidences. All that he's looking for is the person that believes. You can lock your life up with that small thing God has given to you, and you'll be struggling all your life. Dressing nice. School don't call out dressing. That one there. But I want to know what to say. Was he a young tire? Tomorrow we are aggressive needs for nice one for welcome them. Your friend outside gentility won't cry. But if you can sweat a little and move from the point of what you know, what you believe, what you think is this and that, and you can trust God, there is nothing that is impossible. Our naturalness is the reason why we are not able to receive the supernatural. And listen, there is nothing wrong with being natural, only that it restricts you to this natural world. Irrespective. There can be a natural just or the boy you want the boy you or do you meeting or quite sorry, but on the natural in Susia the Wabara. And the idea be out transit planning. Okay, the percent top land. If I can save 20,000 and this and that, or I can go and see the king and pay in installment. You know, you're making calculations. When God can make somebody rich and say, "Man, no land, take me your child." But I always tell people there are two ways by which you get things. Either you buy it or you use it. Some people are using it, some people are buying it. If you can't buy, you can choose. Oh, I don't know if I'm talking to somebody. But the moment to restrict yourself to the natural, when you are making calculations, now you cut yourself off the supernatural realm. And so things that could have been possible in your life becomes impossible because you are still in the natural realm. Like the angel visited Mary. He said, Mary, when you feel when you're in, now what about them? I said, for if they're ready, well, because they may worry you. And many be my crown now. Oh, catch them some money and say, indeed, you're better possible. In the natural, sir, or body be made share, what do you mean? But when you go to Adam and Eve, he didn't need the sexual intercourse of a man and a woman to create man. And the man is not basically a product of sex for Jesus Christ. The first person was not created out of sex. And when doctors tell you, oh, your share was spent, you know, and I say I will come to know, and you are believing it because of our conclusion. So maybe a man, that is because you have accepted the natural conclusion. But God who made man out of dust, oh Jesus Christ, can create a child for you with your lost blood count, and the baby is still your baby. Yes, to Christ of Christ, to receive the genealogy to Joseph, who never partake in the sexual way. Although I say, because when I'm from home, it is impossible. And that is why I came to tell somebody, if you're a night, the only people are waiting, but a year by this time, you defeat the people. Only few people believe what I'm talking about.